I don't want to get the thing hot.
Everything up into a four like that. Wrap that one around. And the next thing he's done is cut 3 circles out of that paper.
So are there going to be 3 balls?
Hmm?
Are there going to be 3 balls?
No, only one bowl.
One ball. But
Jerry, can I have your phone?
Jerry.
I want to be able to see it now.
The next thing he's done, so he made the 3 circles.
I'm through, right?
He's drawn his bowl
I'm through.
on a piece of paper.
I need to be able to see in there as to whether I'm
So
through.
that he can measure his, all of his
I think I
different
am.
rings.
I'm real close, but I'm not. No, not quite. I'm not quite through like that. I need a pinch more.
How's that?
Ooh, that might
Can
be
you see?
right.
Labeled his rings.
That
See it
might
there?
be. I think
Oh, you
so.
got a flash?
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Oh, yeah. No, I can see it now, yeah. I got a pinch more.
He's got
Just a pinch.
Probably underneath.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Just out of your way.
A, B, and C have to be different combinations. Yeah, so A, B, and C. You got all one measure. You got A, B, and C.
You get 3 of those rings out of each circle.
Each board?
Each circle. You only make one bowl. This thing is called making a bowl out of one board.
Thank you, Don.
Well, you were busy, so I didn't know this takes a while to.
Yeah, oh no, you're doing a good job there.
I just moved out of restaurant my brain.
Okay, now, where's that paper? I just gotta make sure I get my angles right here.
Yeah, take it.
Okay, now this is A2.
Do you want me to talk and you to
Yes,
cut?
yes, yeah, could you?
Okay.
give him the mic then.
Well, Dawn's loud enough.
I'm loud enough. So he's using this here paper, and he knows which ring he's working on, and he's guessing what the angle he's cutting. He doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but the angle he's cutting into the wood, he's guessing by taking this and putting it on here, and just, you know, oh, it's about 30 degrees, I'm going to go in at about 30 degrees. He doesn't have to be perfect, though.
So what is that angle define? allows him to do this,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes, correct. And you can make more room and have a straight cut because if you make it in front, you waste a lot more work. Right? You can do this by just cutting straight through, but you need the rings this way.
This is economy.
This is the economy section.
Well, it just broke off. So I'm going to tape it again.
So what you save in board, you spend on tape.
What's that?
Yeah.
Well,
So the plate is glued on to the backer? It's not double tape?
Double
Just
tape.
double tape?
no. It's held on by this tape and this nose here.
There's no backing tape
No.
at
Oh,
all.
nothing.
Why would you use double tape and just put it on there?
I don't know that system.
Okay,
That would work though, right?
that would work really
Sure.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would break as it came off because it's hard to get that double tape well.
Yeah, no, there's ways of doing it that I don't know.
You could actually use hot melt glue, but that'd be a little bit risky.
Too thick.
Break it, taking it off.
Yeah, and even with double tape, you'd have to be very careful
Yeah.
taking it off. Very careful.
Ed, when you made yours, how did you with your, or did you take the ring?
Well, my rings on my band, so
Yeah, we cut the rings on our bed.
and they were 45, so
45,
when you stack them, they all fit together.
yeah.
But the
But
amount
you
is
get a straight side that way, you don't.
Yeah,
But if you make them wide enough,
Yeah, you think it's a good curve to it.
but is it to make them wide enough or thick enough?
Yeah.
You need to
Wide
see it
enough.
as well, right? If you're-
Wide.
Yeah, you can enough to make it that way.
That just gives me something to start with. Rather than this thing is not accurate enough.
Actually using this cube, which is yeah, that would be what I
Give me a line.
just to get a line. And you notice he's using his water to cool it down. So otherwise it's going mine does anyhow, I don't know how you keep it cool enough.
parting soap?
Yeah.
Parting soap?
Yeah, because otherwise it goes black.
Yeah.
Oh, it's burned.
Mine's in a hurry.
Mine's black.
Yeah. Just too hot. I've got one like that. No, like that one.
See, I have one like that there that sits there against the wall. It stays, it doesn't go on the That's like an excuse. They look pretty.
I use my steel a lot. I just don't use it with I got a number of them. Really good. Yeah, they're not really good on the wall. I've got my friend do them, but it's really good. But I think what I would try, if I was doing what Ted does, I would take two double-sided tape and cut thin strips, right? And not put like the whole backing double-sided. Just use like thin strips and leave spaces in between them so that you can take it off easier. Because if you put the whole thing double-sided tape, You probably break it trying to
But
get it
that,
out.
that works too, right?
This works perfectly, it just takes slightly longer. He will show you when he gets it done. He will show you when he gets it done. He's cutting out.
The same design.
He's made
That was the same board, but because he's been mixing them, it's amazing how it changes.
Yeah, I think that's true. Oh, yeah, it's true. Yep. Yep, once we get this tape off, then you'll see exactly what you got. But let's take it off the outside and then you can have it. Yep. Please get the outside one off.
same thing.
Yeah, and then you can just take the rest off. Okay, now you should have. Oh, there's something over here. Perfect. Hopefully I'm through there.
The next set of readings not the same. They're the same reports. But the difference is, the measure of the rock.
Okay, now.
And
B2.
he's trying to cut the angle where if you don't cut the middle, he's trying to guess where the angle should be.
It's A, B, and C.
Yeah,
This is A, I think.
so it'd be A1, A2, A3.
Just like the
Okay.
That plate is just held on.
Yeah. Taping this. Taping this. That's it. It doesn't need more. On the other hand, you know where the veneers are? That's where they'll break. Sometimes when you get a skinny one like this, it'll break. It doesn't matter. Just put it back together. What's this my?
The bottom angle
This is my fifth one. So
This is weight.
is fifth one.
yeah, so I should have it by now, right?
I'm looking at this and I understand the theory behind what you've done here with the AB, with C1A, all that. But,
But what's the but?
yeah, what's the reason?
What's the but? What is that? That's lace wood. 2 ounces at 20.
Yeah, but where is it? Where are they on?
There they are.
Oh, but they're not listed on there.
Put this right there. Right, all those woods from right there. You see the yellow there?
See?
See the bloodwood there? Yeah.
So a technical.
Correct.
Right now,
is the patterns of
bells are ringing.
Oh,
Whereas what
Oh,
he
you got
has
that.
done is that
No, this is right now.
you and change the design.
So basically, all I've got is these. I gotta make 1, 2, 3, 4 cuts here and 4 cuts more on the
so exactly how many rings are you gonna have?
9.
9 rings.
Because he had said he had needed
And that's one,
That one has 12.
that's 1, 2, 3 on this one?
They all have 3.
All have 3.
That one there has 12. Because it's got A, B, C, and D.
I guess when you measure these rings up, that's gonna be critical. If you measure wrong, it don't matter, it's not gonna line up.
What do you mean?
Because it's a different size than what you're actually trying to achieve. Am I wrong?
You mean if these
It's
are
random,
exact?
don't forget the pattern's
If
random.
these are exact?
Yeah, I know, but when they go to glue them all together, it should kind of line up so it's...
Yeah, but you would
Yeah, I know. But when you go to glue it, they can't be too much different than the one below it, otherwise you're gonna have a gap there, right?
we're gonna shift it today.
Shift it? Okay.
We're gonna shift it today.
It's a little wider than
Okay, let's try it there.
And do you remember how wide your board was?
All the dimensions are right there. And they're 230. 230 is your diameter.
230 mil,
Yeah.
okay.
That's flexible depending on how big you want
But written right here, and that's the first thing you do, is you write this up so that you've got the 230 that you want, whatever diameter you want, and then you just write down exactly what your numbers are and
By measuring off the lines.
measuring
Just
off
like
the
I
center
do my
line.
segment. So he's just putting a story cutting But say you want like your name it's gonna be like and then next one's just a little more. Next one. You can because these strips are wider than you need. All you're doing is guessing. Using it within like 5 centimeters. So these lines here
Don't forget, you're finishing with a bowl. this thick.
Yeah.
I got leeway here.
You got lots of,
I got leeway.
so you got leeway, so it's not important.
Your
Just
angle
that when you
is
explain it,
important.
each spring was a different angle, it's like, holy crap, okay.
Well, yeah, it is a different angle, but it's not important to get it exactly the way angle is.
And they're all.
Because you're gonna lay it slowly. All you're doing basically is saving, like you could make this wider and cut each individual rings, but this just makes it less.
And sometimes you're tight, and sometimes you've got that much to turn off.
Yeah.
Now why that is, I don't know, but
Well, it's because your angle you're cutting is just, you haven't guessed it quite right.
So I think I understand, so this measurement here, right now, the one in the whole.
Yeah, you're taking that off your plan.
but this one here, it's really important to be right on the nose, and this one, and this one too. This one's inside, so it doesn't matter. But these two gotta be right on the nose.
Yeah, what he said. Yeah, cut it right on the line. It's just what.
And you know how you get these lines? You get it from
The plant.
the plant with a compass. With a compass.
So that's why the other rings are getting smooth. Because that's what I wondered.
You gotta be able to see the line you're cutting.
This line here, yeah, I'm gonna be bang on this line. Now that you got that line, you can, I gotta go more angle on this one.
That's pretty cool. It takes a while to get it in your head. But I get it now. I was actually looking at it wrong. Shadow. Because I'm doing a big one. The height.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Take all the table.
Okay, well, I need the board, I need the outside one on. To the outside, and then I have my board. Yeah, okay, I got the board. I got that.
My board would be half inch or
Again, picturing up I'm going way too deep here. Yeah.
Number three. Number 344 yards iron. No, this is actually, I don't do this shot very often. Majestic, high shot. 1 mount, whoa, comes to a stop, disappears. I don't do that shot very often. Sure. I did that. I got to go. I hit a ring. You want it about this long?
Yeah, something like
Like
that.
whiteness. It took about 15, 20 bounces. This is green gold.
Yeah, perfect.
No, did have a food. It's nice when you judge me. No, really. Well, I know a guy. No, but I have a friend.
Types of wood that you use?
In this one? Gee, we'd have to count them. Quite a few. I really like this white. I really like that white. You think it makes a nice contrast? No, it's like a white oak. I like this yellow along with the black.
Yeah, I like I've not seen yellow.
Oh, they have it. Yeah. And not only the yellow and the black, but if you put a black veneer beside it, you see that black veneer?
Yeah, I do.
That black veneer looks really nice.
Where you get the veneer?
Wood's pleasant. They have blood or white that yellow wood too, but it's not a good shape. It's very good.
Anything over 5,000
Then I'll make these more cuts and we'll shift them.
But he didn't carry his car.
But it's pretty cool way of doing it.
Well, I like the white laminate too. White This is, you put a white.
That's a white veneer. Yeah. You know what? That's what I So not not difficult. Well, it is. It's not easy to get this flat, but challenging. Yeah. It's not easy to get that flat, but you can do it.
No, I mean,
You know, the body, you go through tape like this like crazy. Okay, let me get it.
depending on the shot.
Thank you.
I mean, I can't hit a 5-pointer, but hit a driver. I got a 65. Hit my driver ball. Hit driver. Whatever you decided that were on there. Oh, the only problem with that is that these things are pretty delicate. Try to get them on. So you've got, so that's why I'm saying you should be decided. And then you have a thin chisel in your shop, like quite a thin one, and you just take it off carefully, right? Right, you take it carefully. That's why I say you ring. His way works quite well. It works really well. Just and there's nothing wrong with this one. Is it right? But there's absolutely nothing wrong with this one. But I think double weight might work just as well. He says he worked in a body shop. It's hard. You got nothing.
So that's using a skew allows it to start, gives you actually a proper
exactly.
angle.
Yeah. Well, this thing would be
Yeah, you'd be scratching.
exactly. Yeah. So I want a nice one.
Yes. And then once you get your half circles back, you go.
there. Because it's gotta be held really flat.
You could still do it that way on the map.
You know what we should do is tape it together.
And still
Yeah.
do it using your measure.
Just tape it both sides and then for now.
Neither could I. I had it just way. But now I get it.
That might be the closest you get to doing this, like,
Oh, yes, this is what's going to happen.
I would have
Temperament.
I would have to smoke 3 joints to do 2 circles. Make me go
Dad, what speed are you turning at?
What's that? 500,
500?
give or take. It's not crucial.
Yeah, you gotta be fairly quick. Plastic black wall. Where do you find the black stuff? Because we were just talking about the technique to glue the original board together. So what we do if I was doing it, I would glue it together using 2 thicker boards, straight, and just these portions of your board together as you go. Don't try to, don't try to glue the whole thing. But you need to use 2 thick boards, and just wire go, and you straight to keep it so it doesn't spin as you're doing it together. Because it's having a bit of trouble with the glue joint coming apart, and the reason that is the glue will dry, it's thicker than you get it together.
Yeah. I segmented.
Some of the glue joints go.
Oh, that's why.
I'm doing 280 at once also.
That's what I said, that's what I mean.
If you're doing 3 and 3 and 3. Just so that
Maybe too fast.
Whatever you need, and you gotta be quick getting that, depending on the glue.
Yeah.
what glue you use. Yeah, or whatever amount of layers you think you can do it in the well, you use on this side, press on this side. What kind of glue do you use? I use a special one. Right? They have to be very wide so they don't dance.
pretty. I hope this is gonna work.
You don't like the book?
You also can use, if you're interested, in making one of these, you can use epoxy. I've used epoxy on it before. You can use, you make a board, put clear epoxy on it, and I sprinkle shavings in it. I've done different things like that. So you get a different look. And then you cut in strips and use it.
You really set up on the CNC. And you can have all your rings.
Maybe shorter pieces that aren't like plastic. You don't have to have long strips.
Nowadays, a lot.
You can have tracy
They some kind.
This might work. I brought the other one in.
Somebody's got, get them one flat.
And you run that through planer, you size everything out there.
If you're interested in using epoxy, you just bring it down when you want to flatten it and else that.
I'm gonna move the camera, so.
Yeah.
I would run it through a planer, not the flux. It'll break the track and old part.
Ed, we're gonna set up all the rings on the table, on the CNC table there.
Okay?
This is my bottom. Can you see this? That's my bottom, that's where I start with. And it's the same color as, this is where is it? A1. A1 here. There's A1. And A1, this color is the same as this.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Because I wanted this and this to
Do
be
you
the
line
same
up the
color.
grain with that first ring?
Because if this goes straight through, it doesn't look good. And it's kind of, it looks nice if this,
I was
it
just
looks
saying
like
that,
what this
it's
would
not
look.
gonna be the closest.
You know, anybody can do it any way they want.
Sure.
I started out having the bottom one going right through. And then like, my wife says, you can't have that going
Yeah,
through there.
yeah.
This is not,
Yeah, it unifies everything.
she knows what looks good. But this is how it's going to work.
We're not gonna be able to reach it, we tried that once.
I can actually do it over there. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, do it over there and hit the camera. Wish we had another table. It's there. There's an empty table behind it, maybe move.
Oh, perfect.
Move your chairs out of the way. Carl's got a table.
I think when I park my tool, I run it too fast. When you're parking, how fast do you run the road? 500 maybe? Oh, close, yeah, I've got my
I wouldn't think it's not for sure.
Yeah, that's what I,
Go along.
that's why I'm having.
Yeah, we're going to start with A1. We're going to go to B1. B1 and C1. We got a C1 there? Here we go. There's a C1. Yep. You see how they're all lined up?
The replaceable tip is maybe this little.
Everything is lined up. Everything is beautiful.
That fits in here.
Okay, now you go to
If I ever
A1,
in my shop.
A2, B2.
These are holding it together.
These are just,
Is it a pot box?
no, they're holding it together.
We swept up and then looked the next time.
And I don't think you could pick those up with a magnet.
No, everybody.
Okay, so that's B2.
Okay, I gotta see. what
So
these
one
guys
thing
do.
you mentioned, or somebody mentioned, is that you keep all of your letters so that they're
Yes.
all on the one side.
Yes, yes, because don't forget, these two sides are different.
Yes.
And I've already screwed that up. See that? Because this side's got to go to this side. So easy
Yeah.
to screw that up. Because you put this on, what you do is you glue this one on, you glue this one on, and then you lay them.
Yeah.
You make this perfectly flat. Right now, these numbers are gone. Right?
Yeah.
But up until here, they're all the same. That's where it's first starting to change. And you don't see that, that'll get turned away. But anyway, this is going to be sitting like that. B2, we're waiting for C2. And you can see what I'm going to do here, right? I'm going to go like that, like that, like that.
You're just using the brown as your guideline.
Exactly.
Exactly, yeah. You just pick one that you want to use as your guideline.
Yes, but where I screwed up here, you see that goes like that? Guess what? There should be 3 browns there.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you
I
about
screwed up.
But who the hell's gonna know?
See that?
They're on that
Ted,
side.
you're the only guy that
This
knows.
be right off.
Yeah, I understand, and I would be pissed off. I understand what Tess is, because you planned it out and you wanted it a certain way, and
Yeah.
how the fucking hell did they do that?
How did that happen?
How did that happen?
Because he's turned,
That's why I would have. these
he's
3 or
turned it
4
like
choices
this.
to make one of
He's done that.
Exactly.
He's done this, and it won't come out properly.
And
So,
you know how easy it is, because you've got it turned off, so you take this thing, you put it over here, and you flip it over, you put the
Yeah.
glue on here, and you put
Yeah,
the glue
put it
on
on there.
and you put it on backwards.
Could you
And you glue it on.
put a couple of witness marks on when you first line it up?
Yeah,
And then
don't
put the
forget,
glue on?
You could, you
yeah,
could.
but you turn them
Doesn't
on.
that stop
but,
it?
but you could, what you could do, you turn the mark on and then put it back on, and then make sure it's right, and then glue it so that you know it's right,
I
right?
tried that, and I still screwed up. But the idea is to look at this and this, and you look at it from here.
Look at,
And
I-
if it
I
ain't
know what
round,
he's
don't
talking
put it
about.
on there.
I know what he's
This-
talking about.
this
It's
side
so
is
easy
dark,
to go wrong. And you wouldn't think it would be easy to go wrong, because it should be. But it is, so when you're doing it and you're working their way and
The
it's
first
all
2 I
glued
did,
up and you go, no!
the first 2 I did, all of this was exactly the same, right through. So I couldn't screw up. I could flip it, I could do whatever I wanted. Nobody's gonna know the difference because they're all the same.
Except,
But then the third one I did it different, and I screwed that up, and I screwed number 4 up, and this is number 5. I'm not gonna screw this one up.
well, the other thing too is, if you did them all the same, some of these things. Really?
Prove it.
They're all pretty close.
Yeah, I know they're pretty close.
Like these, you know, they're.
No, they're good. They're really good.
So Ted, you have to bring it back to prove to us you're not screwing it up.
Really close. Okay, we're looking for C2 here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I might as well just continue my pattern. I like that pattern.
So it's a question, so basically, you put the first one on, then you have a block with sandpaper, you put it against there, flatten it, true it up.
No. What you do is you put this, you put this on your lathe, right?
Yeah,
And you know that this is round. You know it's round.
right, yeah.
So now this guy, you know that's round, because you lathed it round. So you just put that on there, and I would follow the state grading, right? This way.
How do you
And
make
you
sure it's
make
centered?
sure that this is round, right? Because you can see it. You can see it, and you can draw a circle
I'll
on
draw
there.
a circle in there,
Yes,
just
and
on
draw
the
a
lathe to
circle
make
on
sure.
Just center.
yeah.
Yes.
Center it.
Yes.
Center.
Try and find yourself about 4 ways how you're going to center this thing.
But then to get this flat,
That's right.
true, use
Yes.
a piece of sandpaper on a hard block?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
True, okay, that was a
Yeah,
good
you would
question.
take, so you know this is flat, you know this is flat. And then you turn this flat.
No, they're all
And then you
different.
put a board on there to make sure it is flat.
When he says turn it flat, just, I would use like a scraper, you guys would use a
He's
gouge or
gonna
whatever.
go over there.
And just take a little bit off here, just a hair with your scraper, and then sand it.
But this side doesn't need to be perfectly flat.
No, but it
It
should.
doesn't need to be. Well, I'm not that good to get it perfectly flat, right? So I've got little bumps and bruises, so you can turn them all off.
Yeah, you could turn them all
Because
off.
this thickness isn't crucial, right?
But how do you turn them off the next, bottom of the next
Oh,
one?
yeah, but once you
Okay,
get this
so
one,
you're-
once you get this guy on here like this, and you turn it, right? So now
That's
you're
okay.
gonna turn it
I can
down
watch
there,
the
and you're
TV
gonna true this to make it
or look
perfectly
over top
circular.
of it.
Everybody
You're
could
gonna
true up
true
the
this
surface. I
to
mean,
make it
it's truing up the
perfectly
surface.
circular, right? Perfect. Well, so now this is glued on, it's perfect. This is perfectly flat. Because you've sanded it flat, you've turned it
next-
flat, and you've sanded
The
it.
bottom of this one isn't flat.
Okay. Yes, but the bottom of this one, you're gonna take to your sander and you're gonna sand it. Your circle sander, right? And you sand that flat, you know it's flat. Okay, so now you're gonna, you know this is flat, you know this is flat. So now you can put this one on, and you know this is screwed because you trued it, right? And this is true, you know. So now you gotta, so now you gotta center this and space it properly. And good luck with that.
Well, what I do, to center this, all I would do is measure this here diameter, like say it's 2 inches.
Yeah,
And then I would put a mark on the side of here,
2 inches.
and close to where, I could really get it close, right?
Yeah.
You really get it close.
Don't forget, this distance from here to here and there to there is different on everyone.
Yeah, it will be, it will be. But anyhow, you could do that really close that way.
But anyway, so your first one goes like this. It's true.
And this is
So you're
way
not- you're
quicker
not
than
showing
doing
me
segmented work.
anything,
Well,
correct? Like
okay,
this
now,
one, when you put this one on, did you true this
well,
up?
you got to make sure that it's a perfect circle.
Perfect circle, okay.
So then when you put this one on, once you get to here, now you're going to start making making your bowl, right? You're going to start, at least begin to make this and this and this.
Yeah,
Line it up.
Just
line up.
begin, right? And then
The
once
key
you
is to
get-
line it up inside, not so
Yes.
much outside.
Yeah. And at what point though, do you stop halfway to do some shaping, or you're
Oh,
doing it
yes.
as you go?
You're doing
or
it as you go,
As
and,
you go.
and at one point, you got to make sure that your center is finished, because you don't want to be way deep into your
Yes.
bowl, because you're going to
Yes.
get catches, and you know what I mean. You don't want those catches late.
No, okay.
To glue this second one, third one on, you just have this in your chop. You take that in your plate, and you put just a board.
Well, you're going to turn this first. You turn that round, and then you're going to take your board with the sandpaper.
I'm just saying to glue it on.
For pressure.
For pressure, I'm just using weight.
Pardon?
I just use weight.
Oh, you take it off the lathe. You don't use.
Take it off the lathe, and I use weight.
You don't just use the pressure.
I would use a board. I would
Yeah,
use a
it
brush.
saves time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
left everything on there,
Yeah.
and I just pulled it tight,
Take a picture.
and
Yeah.
that pressure was on
But I would be afraid it would move.
there. Oh, I didn't have that phone.
I took a picture too, and I'll put it on the website.
But you know,
Yeah, I'm so afraid that it's going to move whatever this way, and then I'm not going to have enough width to make my.
But what you notice that, like, if you would.
That's why
Yeah,
I
I-
was But, you know, I had thought about tailstones.
He said he tried to mirror, and this is the centerpiece, and the mirror.
But it's pretty hard to see that because the next one you put on, you can't really see them.
Then it gets different.
Yeah, but you wing it. So now, you know what, if it's off, it doesn't matter.
well, looking here, like that one, these and that one are really, really close. And that's like, you know,
Yeah, it's not
I'm not getting piggy.
No, I actually.
But then it used to be when you.
But that's what you have to do when you have to do that for yourself.
Yeah.
You heard most of
This is a mirror image.
Yeah, I know, but this is the fourth one.
That piece,
Yeah,
If it's my first one, then
then it changes.
But
yeah.
you're the only person that will see that it's not perfect.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nobody else
else will see it.
Well, another one.
Depending what level of the spectrum.
So next meeting, everybody should bring a completed one of these.
yes, I completed one of these.
You go
Yes,
first.
that would be really cool. I would love to see
Might
that.
take more
I
than
know you'll bring it. When you were trying to, like,
Place them.
You play some how you like it.
You got this sort of center.
Yeah, well, don't forget, I think you want the grain.
You need to do this on the plan again.
Grain circle on your plan.
One.
Learning lesson on moving. Apparently we should label
You
your
can
boxes.
chip that any.
You know what's in them? That'd be a good idea.
The idea.
Oh, the
Okay,
wife's
now
doing
you
the house
want
is taking me 3 weeks to sit in the shop.
A2, right?
This is
I gotta get rid of all the
A2.
stuff I don't use. You know, all those old hand planes and stuff?
You can go back the other way if you want.
Things, I'm gonna sell them. No.
wall hangers, that's what they are.
Okay, now let's make sure you
got the
have
one
it
that
screwed
comes
up.
in a
Okay,
box.
see that brown there?
Yeah.
And brown there.
yeah.
Okay, so you're okay.
And then it's got all
For the
the.
molding.
Okay, so now the next one you put on, you've got to make sure you put the brown over there.
B2.
Between 500 and 2,000 dollars. It was my dad's set.
The brown's got to go.
So this is when you stagger them, when you're
Yes.
stacking them.
Yeah, start seeing the stagger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
see?
and clean all the dust off.
And this
Again,
one,
this helps with that.
yes,
having-
yes, yes.
having a really-
You need them.
Back to
You need 'em.
A1.
Yeah, and you're getting off the center here, but
Yeah, Lloyd does a huge load of
that's,
metal.
you're getting the idea.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Sometimes this is way deeper than it is here, and it's,
Yeah. So you're not really doing that like so that it's soft here. You're having to then go, okay, now I've got to center it and you're going to be coming forward.
exactly, yeah.
Okay.
So now you got a bigger gap here, which is
Yeah,
just easy.
but then it's harder to see, right? Yeah, okay.
C2 now, see, you're looking for A3.
A3.
A3. You got A3.
Brown woods.
ABC, because three layers of ABC. 1, 2, 3. A1 is it on this?
B3?
Yeah, you know what I would actually do is, she's not gonna use this one, pretend.
Oh, that's just gonna-
Yeah, so I would put this on my, old job and just trim it out so that you could actually see it. Yeah.
Like I say, it's not easy.
No,
But you've got all your,
You've made this thicker than your bowl is, right?
well, I hope so.
Yeah. So this is where
Yes.
his waist comes in. He's made his
Hey,
drawing
hold the bowl.
thicker than
You
his
see how
bowl's
thick
going
it
to
is.
be.
Yes. Oh,
So
yeah.
when he brings his lines down
Yeah.
to figure out where his circles are, he's already included his waist. You don't
so
have to
they're
worry about
wider
it.
than-
Yes, because this distance is what he's actually only leaving his bowl out to this thick. Like
That's a good point. You got 3
right
minutes.
here,
Like
this is
more
where his
faces.
really bowl
Yeah,
is. So you got this as waist, and that's what he's doing by drawing his plan that wide.
Basically, you start it like this. There is, you start outside of A3. Get up here, like that, to the outside of A3. Now the outsides are no problem because you got lots of room there, so I went out to there. That gives you extra.
2 mils past.
Yeah.
Extra. Okay, so now I know that one. So I draw that on A3, right? Because I got 3 circles, right?
Well, you can do it that way too, yeah.
And then you go into B3, the outside of B3.
So as long as you're consistent with measuring
Exactly. Yeah.
either the
Yeah.
inside or the
Yes.
outside of it.
Yes.
Outside
The
of
outside of B3, and then you draw it on your,
Yeah.
and then you go to the outside of A3, which will be. Right, and like I say, you're liberal because it is an outside, right? And you draw that on A3, and then now you're looking for the inside of C, the outside of C2. And when you put that right on that mark,
easy enough.
and you
Sure.
put this one over here, you're pretty close to the inside of C2.
Yeah.
Right? So basically, the outside of C2 is the inside of C3.
And these lines are the thickness of the board you started with, correct?
Yes. Well, I started with about 10.5
10.
mils. By the time I finished grinding and whatever,
Yeah.
because I don't have anything I can just look at.
Yeah.
Well, when you get a 7/8 board, and you cut it in half, that's basically what it means. So it's 10.5, 11. Right? Because I like to get 2 boards out of one
Yeah.
thickness.
That's about a 7/8 inch board. With a soft layer.
Getting a lovely picture here.
Yeah.
You're just using like a potato saw. So it's no less than an 1/8 because you're probably using a Diablo's blade,
Yeah.
which is less than an 1/8.
Yeah. Not much, but yeah. But you want to get as much wood as you can, right? And wood's expensive.
Yeah.
The least amount of waste and
Yeah, biggest amount of waste, and I got
It looks like a
1,
bazillion
2,
pieces.
I'm definitely gonna try
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this wood is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's white. It's
So you would
white
only glue about 3 or 4 of these at a time?
What I did in this case is I